All right, thanks for coming back. We're here to fight the rock box. We're using level 15 heroes and talking about some of the strategies there. I'm using a knight, a warrior, and an archer. These guys are, I mean, they're pretty good. They're not. I don't think they're anything too crazy. This one I was going for kind of a high agility thing and sort of missed. This guy's got tons of dexterity. Does pretty well as far as like landing hits. Pretty reliable. This dude fairly good dexterity, fairly good luck. I think health is not great. Yeah, health on him is not as good as it could be. 610 is fine, I guess, but it could be better. So let's get right into it. I think our goals here are to um, slow down Mama as much as we can. We want her taking as few turns as possible. So I'm gonna great start. I'm going to try to daze her. So since I just dazed her, it's I'm not gonna be able to for a little while. So I'm gonna shift gears to just trying to deal damage, cheap damage. So in this case, I'm going to try to combo Gladiator Strike off of that basic attack to try to get a bleed going. So early on, I like to use Hunter's Mark. It just makes the whole rest of the match a little bit easier. These guys are going to be taking a bit of fairly predictable damage. They'll be easier to hit. It's just a great skill. So at level 15, that's what I recommend. So we can't daze him again, or we could. I mean, we could. It's just kind of a long shot. So let's try to save that mana and use that battle ready buff. Try to get a little more damage from basic attack. Okay, we're gonna take some damage from the babies. It'd be fine if they both cheaped, or I mean, if either one of them cheaped, it'd be okay. Neither of them cheaped. That's fine. So we're just gonna take advantage of that and continue to dump damage into Mama. We're gonna want to keep an eye on Midnight here. They're just about 50%, and it can be a risky spot. Mama can do a body slam or something unexpected, and then a baby could finish him off. So this is a great time to use some of these channeled skills, these higher damage channel skills. So I'm going to use Sharpshooter and hope that I can get it off without both of them chirping or cheaping or whatever it is. Okay, let's see what these guys do here. So I think on my next turn with Midnight, I'm going to use a potion probably. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to. Mama's queuing up Mighty Gust. She doesn't have a daze resistance, so I might be able to just smack the Mighty Gust right out of her mouth with the daze. Oh, see that? That's how you want to use the what is it? Something vigilant. Never remember that one. Forever. I wanted to say hyper vigilant, but that's not it. Ooh, we got knocked out of our sharpshooter. That's fine. Still recover from that. We got the rapid onslaught combo, so I think we should use it. These guys have cheaped. When we were looking away, they did cheap, so now we're going to be dealing quite a bit of damage to them. They're about the same. So I think a smart thing to do here would be to weaken one of them, because if at all possible, we want to only be dealing with one baby and Mama at a time. I mean, there's going to be... Great. Perfect. There's going to be eggs that, for the most part, we're going to just ignore those. We're going to wait for them to turn into babies because their defense is much lower when they're babies. They have a lot of armor when they're eggs, and if they turn into a baby, the baby has full health. So it's you're really just dumping damage into oblivion. So if you can kill them, do it. If you can't, don't even try. Looking at this, so she's got a daze resistance. I don't think we're going to be able to daze her again, so I think I need to use potion on Midnight to top her up. And then I would like to take another chance at killing one of these guys, and then when she replaces that one with an egg, I'll kill the other one. Pretty good chance I'm just going to shoot myself, though. No, hey, alright. That's what we want. Just gonna gust us here. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let's take a look at damage. One blind, one low speed. That's one speed reduction. That's not so bad. It looks like we could... Okay, so there's a couple of options here. A couple things we could do. In some instances, I might play it safe and just try to damage her lightly, wait for her to lay an egg, and then kill this baby. But given that she is pretty well below half, I'm actually going to try to taunt her. I'm going to challenge Mama, try to get her attention so that potentially I could kill this. Okay, so I taunted her. And so now the plan's going to be to kill this other baby, and then after this turn that Mama does, try to use this turn to do ton of damage and kill her before she can lay an egg. So let's see if I can pull that off. Let's see. So we're gonna try to kill this baby. That's pretty close. I might not do it. So I'm gonna use actually an anti-blind potion, which should move him up to like here. Yeah, jump him way up for his next turn. And then I'm pretty confident that the archer should be able to kill the baby on this one. Well, actually, all right, I'm going to flip this around here. So I want to use some of these big channeling skills instead. So I'm going to use Sharpshooter on Mama, and that should go off over here. Right? Yeah. So that'll go off after her next turn. So after this turn, she's going to lay an egg over here. So I really need to kill her in this window, if at all possible. Let's see. Be nice if that baby did a cheap on this next turn. Get all cheaped up, and then I could kill it pretty easily. That's my boy. That's my boy. Mama does have... She doesn't have a daze resistance, so we're going to try to daze her goofy ass again. This guy is our taunter, so... well, we missed on the daze, but that's okay. Alright, so... Oh, no. That's not good. Alright, so we might not be able to do enough damage here to kill Mama before she can lay an egg, so I think the Hail Mary to make it not happen might be another taunt. We got 50% resist, but, you know, what else can we do here? It could happen. It didn't happen. So, I think we more or less just want to ignore the eggs until Mama is dead. And then when Mama's dead, we want to focus fire on one egg and just try to kill one egg and ignore... Oh, that's a beautiful crit. I love this game. Okay, so we're going to try to... So looking at the time bar, they're both going to go into hatch mode on this next one. I could potentially taunt one of them, which will give them a bubble if I land the taunt, but if I don't land the taunt, it's just wasted damage. I've just thrown some damage into the wind, so... I don't know, part of me, let's take a look and see what we can do here. 81, and then... No, it's going to be close. We might not... We probably can do enough damage to kill this front one, so let's do that, and then we'll deal with a baby Bach here in a minute. See how this goes. Alternatively, we could try to taunt this back one and keep it from going into hatching mode. But I think in this case we're just going to try to kill this one. Or let's see here. We might have a tiny problem in that we don't have enough mana. Let's see, if I use mana on... If I give this guy a mana potion... Nice, yeah, I'll get another turn before this one hatches. So now I can use Rapid Onslaught with my warrior, but I'll still likely get a turn... Yeah, I'm still going to get a turn before this one hatches, so I can definitely kill this one now. Almost 100%, definitely. Okay, that's good business, unless... I'm not going to say that one. Unless she totally misses. 100% chance. This... Okay. I can't watch. I'm not going to watch. You guys tell me if it gets him. Did it get him? Okay, we got him. Alright, so... now we've got a couple of choices here. I don't think this guy can... Midnight definitely cannot kill this guy in one swing, so... we're gonna hopefully taunt him. We got a 92% chance to hit, and then I think a 62% chance to taunt him after that. So if we land the hit, that's great. And then we got a kind of a 2 out of 3 to get the taunt. So hopefully we get the taunt. That would be nice. Ugh. Alright, so we're kind of playing cleanup now. Let's see how bad this is. Okay, we didn't get... That's not so bad. This is not bad at all, because we have a couple of potions left. Midnight has enough health to survive a Dark Rend, and... I'm fucking not saying that name. They have enough health to survive a Dark Rend, so this is when these channeled spells really come into play and make a big difference. So I'm going to put Hunter's Mark on this goober first, because that's going to make his physical defense... It's just going to miss is actually what's going to happen. He's going to resist it. But physical defense and damage over time, a lot of really good stuff. One thing you want to avoid with the box, it would be very silly to use a basic attack right now, because I would get some damage, but it would also probably increase the demon box initiative or whatever. It'd make them faster, and they'd get a bunch of turns in here and just really rock my world, and it's not worth it for 80 or so, whatever, you know, 80 damage or something. So I'm gonna actually gobble a potion up, which might be questionable. I don't know, it's hard to say. If he survives this Dark Rend... Okay, they both survived, they're fine. Okay, so now I have a choice. I could try to start a channeling spell, or channeling skill, or I could try for Hunter's Mark again. Like, I want to try for Hunter's Mark again because I think 25 mana points is not too expensive, but it's like all I got. So if it misses, I'll have to use... I mean, I'm gonna have to use a potion no matter what, but if it misses, I've wasted like this guy's whole mana pool to do nothing. So, whereas Sharpshooter has a pretty good chance of... I mean, 88's not great, but it's far better than... I think Hunter's Mark was like... Yeah, 78, and the max damage I could squeeze would be 150. So I think I'm gonna go Sharpshooter. And I think I'll probably feed Midnight a potion. Because Midnight's got some health. Let's see, 24. This is actually looking kind of not great. Alright, so I'm gonna throw mana. Okay, so that'll give this guy 2 more channeled attacks of Sharpshooter, which will also give him 2 more cranked up basic attacks. That's the nice thing about Sharpshooters, you get that basic attack. Look. You get that basic attack after the really, yeah, see, that was like almost half his life. Makes a lot of difference here. So we could get nuts. And I mean, that would kill him. Let's get nuts. You guys want to get crazy? Let's see what Final Blow can do. 61% chance. It'll probably go to like right here, so we're gonna take a hit before that happens. Okay. Okay. Boom shakalaka. Kaboom. There you go. That's how I would run this kind of team. Thank you for watching.